I'm in American Canyon, California, and there is no time to mess around with introductions. We got to go straight to work. But I do have a little bit of time to show you this friend that I made along the way. But as I was saying, this is American Canyon, California, and I've got to make this delivery, or at least when I was doing all this stuff, I thought I was really under the gun for time, but I didn't realize that I was going to be sitting and waiting to get loaded in Antioch, California after this. Spoiler alert, for about 3 hours. So, good thing I rolled up all these straps by hand and didn't use one of those gosh darn fancy machines that you all use, because otherwise, you know, it would have been way too fast, and then I would have been sitting at that place for 3 hours and 36 minutes instead of 3 hours and 30. It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say right now is that I roll my straps by hand, usually without my gloves, because I am really good at this. I am a gosh darn professional flatbedder. Thank you. There is no time to be wasting. Probably. I've got to get down to Antioch, California and pick up some drywall. And I'm taking that all the way up the I-5 to Redding, California, which is a place that I am familiar with. I don't know if you can tell, but my excitement level today is basically 11.7 out of 10. I need a reflection. How's that? And now we go checking. I'm really scared right now because I'm starting my ramen as I'm waiting to get called in the building, which means that as soon as this gets to a point of no return, I will be called into the building. I was wrong. I finished the ramen. It was spicy, just the way God intended. They have not called my name. Now I'm looking at another green Central Oregon truck, and I'm thinking maybe I should go try to help them, but probably end up just making fun of them. I came over here to help Kevin, and then he just immediately put in his notice. He was like, I can't handle Jesse anymore, I'm quitting. Kevin is buying his own truck, a Peterbilt, because he's not man enough for Kenworth. Kevin's totally fine. R.I.P. We're gonna miss you, buddy. Full disclosure, I'm gonna have hell to pay for putting this out there if I post this part, but Kevin's quit at least 16 times already this year, so I'm sure I'll be loading with him in Antioch in like 2 months from now. Well, that was frustrating. I did the thing I've been to this place a lot, many of the times, and I went out to the area that I always go out to secure my load, and they were like, that doesn't work for us. That's not safe. This is a side note about this job. I really despise it when people say things in the name, well, that's not safe. This is an inherently unsafe job. If I was interested in being safe, I probably wouldn't have this profession. That's just my thoughts. Anyways, I'm off their property now, so I'm gonna go climb on top of this load without any fall protection. Please rate my tarp job. The hat is a 10. We know that. Donegan, California. I'm trying out this new bit where I weigh my load. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I don't know how committed I am to keeping up with it or whatever, but it seems fine. Dang, What a nice tarp job. Not even gonna lie to you. I just bought that driver that did that tarp job. I just bought him a Red Bull because I bet he's tired after doing all that. Well, kill the fatted calf and raise the feast, or whatever they say. The prodigal son has returned to Shasta County, Redding, California. My boyhood best friend is coming to pick me up. And if it wasn't for him, I would probably still think that triple sec is flammable. It's not, by the way. We're probably gonna do, I may or may not make it back to the truck in the morning. We'll see. I only have like 2 seconds. Lethan hates videos, but even though we're 30 years old now, we're still just getting admonished for our plans. We're children. There are no restaurants open in Redding past 9 p.m. So we're not going to the grocery store. Lethan really does not like what I'm doing right here, so this might be the end. I just made it back to the truck. I had a really good time with my friend and his parents. I'm gonna get sentimental with you for just a second, but my friend's dad just this last month had a lung transplant surgery. He's been suffering with lung problems for the last 2 years. He just got the transplant. I saw him tonight, and for the first time in 2 years, he wasn't hooked up to oxygen. He was able to do stuff. It was awesome. This ends the sentimental portion of this program. Do you want to know how I got to Redding, California? Started over here in American Canyon, cut across the 12, caught the 680, took that down to the 4 East, took the 4 East over to Antioch, picked up, took the 160 up to the 12, to the 113, to the 80, 113 again up to I-5, and then I took the I-5 all the way up here to Redding. And then that's where I am now, which, as you can tell, incredibly long day. It's amazing that I'm still awake right now after all that driving. I know my trip odometer says 238 miles, but I think it was actually 254 miles because I forgot to set it in time. Hey, confessional. I think this is getting redundant, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. I really enjoy being able to put out these videos, and it only works if people watch them. So if you're watching this right now, that means that you're part of what allows me to do the things that I enjoy doing. And for that, I am grateful. We'll see you tomorrow.